They would release, one or two of those political prisoners, say that we are showing the gesture of improve the human rights. You have been asking us to, improve the human rights. We are doing this right now. So give us some such and such, make deals with you. But after this deal is finished, then the prisoner will be like catch again, thrown into prison again. So that's what they play. It's totally ridiculous. How can a government use its own people as hostage to deal with foreign governors?
How will that ever be changed?
Well, I mean, we have been persecuted for more than 7 years. In the first 4 years, we gave them, enough chances to correct their wrongdoings, to stop the persecution, because we have been practicing truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. We have never had any political agenda. We have never been interested in political power. But they refused to acknowledge that, even though they knew it. They refuse to recognize that in public. They continue the persecution because they don't see that they can stop. They don't think we should exist because, as I talked about the reasons. So there's a book finally came out. It's called 9 Commentaries on the Communist Party, which tells the true nature of the Communist Party, the evil nature and what they have been doing to Chinese people and to people around the world. Actually, they also exported those violence to other countries like Cambodia, Indonesia, all that kind of Southeast Asian countries. And we appeal to the Chinese Communist Party members to quit the Communist Party. So in this way, if they lose the support from the ground, they are going to be disintegrated. So that's what's going to happen. What's going to happen?
Well, this book, this series of essays, excellent, by the way. That's being distributed in China, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And how is it being printed? It must be underground?
It's underground, but there are a lot of people in doing that. Even those non-Falun Gong practitioners, they do that because they think that is truth, that is good for China. They use all kind of ways, piracy or smuggle from outside the country and distribute and widespread. So a lot of people have read it and a lot of people heard it. Many people have already quit.
So this book is very, very important. How do we get hold of a copy of it?
Well, you can download this book at the website www.epochtimes.com, spelled as EPOCHTIMES, epochtimes.com, and it's for free.
It's for free?
Yeah, you can download it anytime you want.
Wonderful. That's how you work.
Yeah.
So what impact is this having? What's happening as a result of that?
It is very clear that the Chinese Communist Party is losing control inside China. But they still, of course, until the very minute, when it collapsed, they will still maintain the control over the medium, at least on surface. They will still tell everybody to the Chinese, the Chinese Communist Party is great. Our economy is flying. Every year there's 10% growth. It's amazing. Look at these high buildings. They still tell the story until the minute they collapse. So that's what will happen. Even though, tens of millions of people already quit, but they still tell the same story over and over again. Every year is 10% growth of economy, things like that.
Now explain that. When we say people have quit, what does that mean?
They have announced over the internet, say that they quit the Communist Party. They will never have anything to do with the Communist Party. They will not follow the party lines. They will not, pay any fees, because you have to pay the party fee, every month. So that kind of things. So actually, if for the Communist Party to continue to do all those bad things, even for their exist, they have to have the kind of ground so they can get energy and the resource from those members. So if people all come to realize the true nature of the Communist Party and they all quit from them, then it's going to be over.
So the picture then that is emerging here is that because of the activities of your organization, it was not even an organization.
Yeah,
it's
people,
a
practitioners.
Network of practitioners. And the distribution of this book is spreading wildly throughout China.
Yeah.
And the impact is that people from inside the Communist Party are now resigning in large numbers.
Yeah.
And the organization is being torn apart from within.
Yeah, that's
falling
right.
apart from within.
And also, because we have been doing this in a peaceful way, because we have been practicing the three principles, truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance, in the past 7.5 years almost, even though the Communist Party has been using all evil ways in human history, anything you can think of, but there is not a single case in which the Falun Gong practitioner used any violent means to fight back. So we have been, practicing forbearance since the very beginning. So in that way, the Communist Party would have no sense of fighting, because every time they want to fight, there's nothing, there's no resistance. So they are losing their energy in this way, because if they had the resistance, they could get rebooted like. But right now, they don't have this way to get re-energized. So they are losing control because they don't know what to do.